Hello, podcast friends. You're listening to the Sundays podcast. You may be listening through Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or maybe on YouTube because you're seeing this now on video. But you might also notice that my mouthing is not aligning to what I'm saying because this is now recording Josh. A quick disclaimer since this was the very first time that I used the condenser mic. And since I was still testing out this new series that I thought of creating, I'm still in the process of finding the best ways for me to deliver the content to you. So you might expect compromised audio quality, but you could definitely expect also better audio quality for the next podcast episodes for this series. So for this new series, it's going to be called Late Nights. And it is literally filmed late at night with my friends. Not only do I want to talk about things that interests both of us, but I also want to deliver something that is relevant and most importantly, document these conversations that I'm having with them. So if you're up for this late night, just keep on listening. Hi guys! Welcome to another podcast episode. You're listening to the Sundays podcast. And for this new episode, we are starting yet again a new series. And yes, I like categorizing things. And with this new series, this is months in the making. I have been thinking about doing this with my friends for the past few months. And I wanted to share my conversations with them to you guys. So, it's always my goal to make this podcast as relevant as possible. So as much as we talk about these things, we also want to give you advices on certain things that would help you cope and probably would help other people too. So for this very first late night episode, we are inviting a very, very close friend of mine. And who better to start it with, right? So this is Late Night with Kim. Hi, Kim!
Hi!
Yan.
Hi, how are you?
Kala mo naman. So, Kim is my best friend from grade 7. So, we've been like 8 years of friendship together. And, grabe, like, hindi ko pa rin maisip kung paano ko siya natiis. Char! But, yeah.
I think the same.
To give you a background muna on like where and how we met, para like meron kayong konting context kung gaano ba kami ka-close. So, ako na magkukwento o ikaw na ba?
Feel ko ikaw na lang. Mag-add na lang ako.
Sige.
Kasi talaga hindi complete pag ako nag-complete.
Oo, kasi sa aming dalawa, like, ako talaga yung nakakaalala.
Forgetful. Yeah,
Oo, super forgetful niya. And also, parang ako yung talagang profound makaalala ng mga bagay-bagay. As in, like, sobra, pati angulo, ilaw, ganyan, naalala ko talaga. So, I don't know if it's
weird.
weird.
You guys, I have a box of her letters and every single detail from her VHS, sobrang naaalala niya. I feel so, like, sabi ko, ba to? Oh my God.
Yeah, ang weird. Oh, sige, gano'n na lang. So, the first of everything for the both of us, for our friendship, is 'di ba, nag-start kami, exam week noon. Parang, after every test, we talk about One Direction. Like, ano na napanood naming video, ganyan. And every time it's their birthday, 'di ba, like, every time na may birthday, meron kaming ritual na ginagawa. Like, making cupcakes, ganon. As in, super weird.
No candles for that certain person.
Totoo. Super weird. But yeah, well, dedicated Directioners. Anyway, so from there, from being fans of One Direction, we started to get this bond na parang what touched me the most from your first letter. Kasi yun na, kakwento ko sa'yo kung ano yung nangyari sa first ever letter mo. It was a note. And I remember having like a jacket na red. Tapos may pockets sa gilid. And then, naalala ko I-talk to you about like me willing to give up the top just for you not to cry. Naalala mo yun?
Oh my God! So
diba? Like, kasi merong time, alam mo naman, pag high school GC, diba? So, pagka GC ka, I was in the top 4 ako nun. Tapos parang ikaw ata, hindi ka nasa top 10 or parang top 8, basta ganun. O parang ganon. O, tingnan mo na. Tapos, parang nataasan ko siya for once. Gulat din ako nun, girl, that day. Hindi ko rin, like, in-expect na makukuha ko yun. Eh, kasi, di ba, like, yeah. Well, ganun talaga. Like, high school things. Anyway, so yun, sabi ko, don't, like, stop crying na, ganyan-ganyan. And then, sabi ko, I'm willing to give up the top that I have just for you not to cry. And then, after that, naalala ko yung first note, parang nakalagay pa, it's still with me. Naalala ko nakalagay pa doon na parang thank you for accepting me, ganyan-ganyan. Ang CNT, sabi ko parang, bakit ganito tong babae? Ganon. And,
parang galit yung mundo yan dahil pinagdaanan.
Oo. Tapos parang, yun, parang doon na nag-start na we had this really profound connection na, as in, I would tell na everyone deserves a connection that we have. I really can't like articulate how profound this connection is, but ikukwento ko lang din kung how much we're like soulmates. As in, ang aga namin nahanap yung isa't isa, to a point na alam na namin na soulmates namin isa't isa.
We're so afraid of losing each other even though we had a lot of, shortcomings, yung parang misunderstanding. We try to make it work talaga. Kasi you only have this rare connection with someone Like, once mo lang sa pwedeng maramdaman, diba?
I actually don't parang think na I have a friend who can compare to the connection that we have. So, So, magbibigay ako ng mga proof kung bakit tayo soulmates. So, eto, tatlo yun, iniisip ko na siya kanina. So, una is, iisa lang yung pusod namin. Like, kung ano yung nararamdaman niya, most likely nararamdaman ko din. Diba? Like, there was this time, I can still remember this. I was, like, umiiyak ako over something. This is college na. Umiiyak ako over something. Tapos, galing ako sa shower and I wanted to feel better, ganyan. Tapos, as in, like, kakapunas ko lang ng luha ko, nag-chat ka, girl. Tas ng sad emoji. Tas parang ako, this is just one of the many times. Oh yeah, one of the many times. So, yun talaga yung lately na naalala ko lang. Kasi, kaya minsan, if I feel bad, I chat her almost immediately. Kasi, it's a really big chance na we're feeling the same way.
Superpowers. Like telepathy,
Oo. Ganon. So, yun yung una. Second is, we almost like and crave for the same things. Not only like we do have parang same dreams, ganon. Parang merong time, ito, proof na naman. Merong time na I was thinking about California Maki. And then, syempre, inad ko na sa cart, ganyan. Tapos, eventually, I saw your IG story na may California Maki kayong in-order.
Oh my God, connection.
Oo, di ba? Mapapamindblow ko na lang. Ayun, so that's 2. And the third is, sa UST na to, and minsan kasi, syempre, like, I miss my friends every now and then. So, minsan, nagsaset kami ni Kim ng dates. And then, merong time na, twice na nangyari, merong isang time na I had to meet with you, but you can't. Kasi may time problems, ganyan. Tapos, I was walking sa Noval, naisip lang kita bigla, like, sabi ko, alam ko hindi tayo magkikita, pero naisip ko ito bigla, sabi ko, kailan kaya tayo magkikita? Like, wala lang. Saan kaya si Kim ngayon? Ganun. Tapos, after 30 minutes, kasama mo yung boyfriend mo, tapos nakita ko kayo. Like, hindi ko ma-explain talaga. Kasi, after no, nangyari pa siya ulit. Like, naisip lang kita out of the blue. Like, may mga ganun lang na usual lang yung tao, bigla, ganun, like, some friends, ganyan. Tapos, nagkita na naman tayo ulit. Yun yung hindi ko talaga mag-gets. That really blows my mind. Yung idea na ganun, na we have this really weird connection.
Yeah.
Ayun, so much about us.
Yung friendship namin as in so many aspects. Kahit man lang yung trip, kahit anong trip, yung kalokohan, ganyan. You have the same, it's like a cube. Tapos parang nagmamatch yung namin, yung personality namin. Even though we have different interests, parang we have this curiosity to learn from each other, which is why I guess yun ata yung connection na kaya tayo nag-work. Alam mo,
Yeah,
aside
yeah.
from,
Yun. So much about our friendship. We want to make this podcast episode as relevant as possible. So, question lang to you, like, how have you been coping? Like, for the past few days, over the months, ganun?
pandemic kasi, masyadong, di ba, it's new thing for us. We didn't experience it before pa, di ba? So, sobrang bago talaga siya. The first few months, I really had a hard time. Kasi parang, I'm not used to it. Parang yung thought mo is, ano kayang gagawin? So, aligaga ka. So, parang, ikaw, ang tendency mo is, you find your interest. Yung gusto mo talagang gawin. And so, I think, nakita ko yung importance ng cooking and baking. So,
But it's not every time that you have this motivation to actually, like, get things done. And super hirap niya kasi parang, alam mong dapat, you actually have this pressure na parang I have to do things kasi I have all the time in the world now. And, pero, ang hirap niya talaga.
Yeah, parang you have to like accomplish things. Diba? Akad, yung sarili mo, ganyan. Kasi parang, yun nga, like what you said, you have the time, you have all the time. Kasi syempre nasa bahay ka lang naman, diba? Yun lang.
Ayun.
Ikaw, how have you been coping naman?
Ako, yun. Well, schedules work for me. And, yun nga, recently I've been physically ill. So, parang, it's not until I felt like there was a weight on my chest and, like, hindi ako makahinga ng maayos that I actually, like, cherished it after. Like, I've been doing yoga and meditation. And it involves around, like, a lot of breathing. So, parang pagka ginagawa ko yun, it gives me a sense of life. Parang ganun. When I get to breathe, everything's so uncertain now. So, you don't really know what's going to happen next. And for me, okay nga yun na you look for new things to be interested in. And also, I feel like this is important. Ito din, leading to the next question. Like, how important are your friends when it comes to overcoming your anxiety?
Ngayon, siguro ngayong pandemic, what I can say is that, aside from your family, syempre, you have to divert your attention to your friends then, kasi they're part of your support system. So, they can help you in a way na parang you can relieve your stress by telling them your anxieties, those you can trust talaga, by sharing your stories or your thoughts or your feelings, or alam mo yun, parang somehow may connection kayo kasi being in the same situation right now, somehow they know what to do, and at the same time, you can exchange with the things you need to do para ma-overcome yung anxiety.
Yeah, super big part din ng friends sa akin. Kasi, I'm recently like taking these classes about happiness. And yung mga happiness things na yun, it can be enhanced when we share an experience with someone. So, I feel like sobrang laking part ng friends ko, yung mere idea lang na I thank them for their presence, ganun, for staying, ganyan, and actually doing activities with them. Super, it keeps me sane. Like, aside from my family, of course. Super laking part nila. And I think now is the time for you guys to like, really count your friends. Yeah, count your friends and appreciate them. Lately, na-try ko lang na parang one day, every day, I message one friend. Like, kinakamusta ko lang. Ganun. So, yan.
To add lang, diba? Kasi syempre, in this trying time, parang kailangan din natin somehow na appreciate the little things. Yung mga bagay na hindi natin napapansin before, like yung time with family, time with friends. This is actually the time, and since we have the means like yung social media, yung internet, yung technology,
you have to maximize.
We can do it by, video calling, just checking out on each other, by chatting, messaging, gano'n.
Yeah. So, yun. Sobrang ma-friend and ma-family oriented kasi talaga kami. So, parang dun din kami nag-meet as friends. So, pero tingin mo, like, with the whole situation, how did it affect your friendships? Like, bad way ba? Good way ba?
Now, I think the only change is that we're in the comfort of our home. So, parang we're apart from each other. Pero, syempre, di ba, if kaibigan mo, the distance will not matter.
Yeah,
so,
totoo.
parang, ngayon lang, medyo mas
Mahirap.
prevalent.
Challenging.
Talaga, challenging. And then, syempre, we have the time with our family. So, with that said, kailangan i-manage mo rin yung time mo for your friends and then for your family. So,
Yeah, I think just like, 'di ba, I always mention this, na I consider my friendships relationships. So like if we see it that way na if we see it that way na parang bakit ganyan yung mata mo, girl? Kitang-kita ka sa camera. Pag ganyan tingin na natin, parang alam ko na eh. Ang common ground nila is it both needs work. Siguro mas lenient lang on the romantic side, but I'm really like clingy to my friends. If you consider friendships as relationships, I think it would give you as much growth to yourself.
It takes two naman eh. It takes two naman.
Oo, totoo.
Every relationship, it will not work if yung other party is not into it also. So, you know, ayun, the way.
Totoo. Tsaka yun nga, choice talaga siya. Pero are there, like, share mo naman yung specific, may mga specific things ba na kayong ginagawa? Like, aside from us doing the podcast, meron ka bang specific things na ginagawa with your friends, aside from chatting with them? Or may suggestion ka ba? Ganyan.
Usually, ang ginagawa ko kasi, syempre, they have their own, their own activities. So, I check on them, I message them for like what you are doing nowadays, diba? You check one friend at a time.
Oo,
so,
tama.
when I feel like it, I really message the people na, yun nga, yung mga friends ko. I chat on them and then they tell stories about what they do. Like, they're taking online classes, ganyan. And then I would ask them about it, the nature of the online class they're taking. So, share mo naman, ganyan. So, parang ako rin, malalaman ko kung ano yung nature. At the same time, matututo din ako sa'yo.
Oo, totoo.
Lang.
Ako din, like, I mentioned, and also to mention na parang I've lately been doing game nights with my college friends. So, maybe you guys can do that too. I feel like we really have to make this effort to make relationships and friendships work. So, feel ko talagang you need to organize things for you guys to really bond through social media and through the internet. So, ito naman, I have like questions to you on specific topics on friendship. Is it okay to have a lot of best friends or circles?
Kasi ako rin, I have a lot of circles. Yeah. Pero onti lang yung talagang mga tinatawag kong best friend. So, to give you guys the idea, I mean, to share with you na kung ano yung thoughts about this, it's okay to have a lot of circles. Kasi you can keep yourself or contain yourself in one box.
Totoo.
You must be, flexible enough to like
grow with other people.
Yeah, socialize with other people. Kasi aside from the learning, syempre, yun nga, hindi mo alam yung impact na pwede mo rin na magawa sa kanila. So, ang point ko is, it's okay to have a lot of circles. Pero, yung best friend, reserve siya for those people na pinagkakatiwalaan mo talaga.
Yeah. I feel like, is it just me? Or parang may mga circles talaga tayo na isa or dalawa lang yung talagang trust mo on certain things? Diba?
It's okay.
So,
it's tiring to have a lot.
Oo, actually. But, I feel like, ako kasi, like, personally, I have a lot of circle of friends. Like, I have you, Tate, yung junior high, I have senior high. I also have college friends, and also, like, my church community friends. So, medyo, I consider also being a friend work, but, I feel like a really big part of my purpose is to be a friend to other people. And when you accept parang itong calling na to, kasi sobrang hirap talaga maging kaibigan sa isang tao, like, a real friend
ha. True. Siyempre, you have to be a good influence with it.
Oo. So, parang, na-accept ko na to na purpose ko to, ganyan. So, parang, I really think na you can have as much friends, as much circles as possible. But, parang pipiliin mo lang talaga yung people you would trust.
Isa ka lang. Yes. So, parang, it can't be there all the time. parang you have to be a friend to yourself then. And if you keep giving yourself to other people,
Take a break din.
ang mangyari is, diba, you lose yourself.
Oo.
That's
Yun
what we're
din.
avoiding.
Dumating yung point na ganyan ako, girl. Parang bigay ka ng bigay, gano'n. Ito naman, next question. So, di ba nga we mentioned about being best friends, gano'n na you trust, ganyan. Do you think na we have to tell everything to our best friends? Or is it okay to keep secrets from them?
Do I tell you everything?
Actually, like, even the smallest of things, yeah.
Ayun. So for me, you don't necessarily have to tell everything to yourself. Kasi, at the same time, may mga bagay kang kailangan i-reserve sa sarili mo.
Yeah, parang 'di ba pagka may relationship ka, 'di ba? Hindi mo naman sinasabi lahat sa boyfriend mo. Even if even sa mom mo, hindi mo rin naman sinasabi lahat sa mom mo, 'di ba? So, yeah.
Not that you don't trust the person, it's just that parang it's not necessary to do so, to tell her the secret. Parang hindi siya magre-relate. Yes.
Yeah, may mga
Ang
specific.
kailangan is, there are some secrets na you tell to your friends and there are some secrets na you keep to yourself.
So, I always tell this to like people who ask advices from me for relationships. Sabi ko, hindi porke totoo, kailangan mo sabihin. Hindi porke yun yung nangyari, kailangan mo sabihin. You really have to be tactful with your words. Parang, ano yun may nabasa ako? Parang honesty without tact is cruelty. So, hindi lahat ng totoo or nangyari, kailangan mo ring sabihin. So, feel ko yun din yung part na we have to like reserve things for ourselves and also to other people. So, yun. Feel ko may mga
Siyempre, lahat naman
specific.
tayo, may mga bagay na hindi sila sabi, diba?
Oo, totoo. Ito naman, controversial. Is there such a thing as a toxic friendship?
I mean, for me, ang toxic friendship, it comes from, parang it roots from
The Latin word. Charot.
Well, it roots from toxic person. Parang yung pinaka-definition ng toxic friendship is that you lose respect for each
Yun
other.
talaga.
It becomes toxic when you forget to respect the other person or each
Totoo.
other. Kasi when you don't respect the other person or yung friendship, the relationship that you have, meaning lang nun is wala na yung love, wala na yung trust,
Yeah.
wala na yung commitment to make it work.
Totoo. One of my pet peeves is when I feel like I'm being disrespected. And pag siguro sobrang brutal, like sobrang close na natin, di ba? To a point na minsan we have to be brutally honest with each other about certain things. Minsan sinasabihan ko siya na, Kim, alam mo, feel ko insecure ka.
Oh my God.
Di ba? Kasi,
Kasi diba, at the end of the day, those people na nag-check on you, na nagpo-point out na mga flaws mo, are the ones that love you the most.
oo,
Kasi,
totoo.
they're brutally honest enough to tell you
The truth.
na, oy, kailangan mong baguhin yan, kasi
Oo.
hindi maganda yan.
Totoo.
Kasi mahal kita, may pakiyak na.
Oo, and also, being on the other side of, like, the bridge, you would want to change yourself for the better. Kasi you would want to stay in this friendship, relationship, na kasi you want to grow. And also, na-remember ko lang to sa Bible study namin. Sabi na, true love is accepting and pursuing. So, kahit natanggap yung tao for how they are, who they are, I feel like a really big part also is wanting for them to grow for the better, diba?
The better. Yeah.
Oo, totoo yan.
Just to share with you guys lang, whenever I have this negative emotion, kasi syempre parang hindi naman tayo perfect na tao, may mga iba talaga na, oh my God, sa utak ko, Lord, please. I immediately pray.
Pag di
Kasi
mo
parang
control.
feel ko parang mistake siya to think wrongly about the other person. And pray din na to give you the wisdom and the strength para, alam mo yun,
And also surround you with the parang right people to like guide you to where you should be.
Yeah, oo.
Kung alam mo sa sarili mo na hindi na maganda yung intention mo dun sa tao, parang ikaw na rin parang you talk yourself out of it. na I feel ko binabackstab ko na siya, I feel ko parang hindi na healthy yung relationship ko sa kanya. At the end of the day, it always like boils down to us being individual people, doing good things to other people.
Friends make a big influence in your personality. So if it's too much for your mental health, if it's too much for how the way you perceive yourself, how the way you perceive other people, stop.
Totoo.
And think about it.
Totoo. Talagang need mo talaga mag-reevaluate ng mga tao, mga bagay, ganyan. So, next question is, gaano ka-important sa'yo ang pagiging friend? Or, paano ka nasa-serve ng friendship?
Friends should make you want to become better.
Yeah.
Parang friends should push you to, go to the path na alam mong makakabuti para sa'yo. At the same time, you know what fun is. Parang balance lang, ganun. Hindi siya dapat,
Totoo.
Ako, once na okay ka sa akin, okay ako sa'yo, wala naman tayong problem, ganyan na we understand each other, we respect each other, we trust each other, then, hey, ganun. As simple as that. You don't have to complicate things about the standards that you have kasi we all have our own upbringing. Diba? So, iba-iba talaga yan. Hindi talaga tayo magko-connect. Like, may makikita kang shortcoming from other person. Gets mo? Hindi yan yung parang, oh my God, hindi ko siya trip kasi ganito siya. Hindi ko siya trip kasi ganyan siya. You have to, like what you said kanina, accept and pursue.
Yun talaga.
When you accept that person, at the same time, choice mo din yun eh. Siyempre, parang pumili ka. Parang kumbaga sa relationship ng magjowa. Pag pinasok mo pa yun, parang puro saya na lang.
Oo.
Siyempre, pag ang friend, meron din talagang highs and lows. So, may mga magiging ayaw. Kadyan, panigurado. Alam na pag tumagal, ay nako, di ba dyan?
I actually advise, like, mga listeners, I feel like you have to give as much thought on who you choose to be your friends as much as who you choose to be your partner. Kasi these people, they will be a really big part of your life. Oo, they will be a really big part of your life. Friendships are like relationships and so super need talaga siya ng work. But I think it gives us much input to us, like being partners with other people and us being friends to other people. So ito na, next question, your thoughts about this. Like, do you think nag-change yung friendship when one of you starts to be in a relationship?
Oo naman.
Sige nga, sample naman.
Excuse me. It happens. Like, syempre kasi parang you're used to having friends. Like, for example, example ko na lang yung atin, kunwari. I got used to spending time with you. Everything I do, eating, shopping, I do it with you.
Yeah.
And then so, a person comes, siyempre, potential boyfriend, yun. Siyempre, mahahati yung oras mo.
Yeah.
Sila kasi yung tao na nandyan para sa'yo. So, parang hindi mo pwedeng itapon yung relationship na meron kayo just because meron kang isang, naging boyfriend or girlfriend man. Isipin mo na lang sige, not to be negative about it paano kung mag-break kayo nun?
Totoo. Minsan iniisip ko yun. Iniisip ka kung may jowa. Pero kasi, for me, parang, it will change a little bit. But I think, if you have a mature friendship with someone, pagka alam mo na these are different areas of their lives, parang alam mo na one day magkaka-partner din yan, ganyan. Alam mo na one day na hindi lang ikaw, like sa'yo umiikot yung mundo niya, ganun. If you know these things, it will eventually happen and you prepare yourself into having these situations eventually. Parang feel ko, ako rin, like, medyo nag-change yung friendship natin, pero hindi in a way na I feel bad about it. In fact, I feel happier for you Kasi I know na there's this one person who makes you even happier than you were with me. 'Di ba? Parang when you set yourself into this perspective na alam mo na masaya ako kasama ka, pero alam ko na there's this added person who can make that love and happiness even more parang overwhelming for you. I think you should be really happy for that person na dumagdag yung nagmamahal sa kanya. 'Di ba? Parang when I started to see it that way, parang okay, parang mas naging lenient ako, pansin mo, na parang mas you need time with him, okay lang sa akin, ganun. I actually give you advices on things. Mas, alam nyo guys, mas alam ko pa yung relationship nila. Like, mas alam ko pa yung sasabihin, ganun. Ako yung single, pero ako yung maraming alam. Totoo. Pero,
sa'yo na ay ewan. Wala na kayong
oo. Dahil ko nang alam sa mga bagay-bagay.
Para tayong spider alam mo yun,
Connected.
Yung web. Yeah. So, hindi mo dapat i-cut yung connection mo with other people dahil nagkaroon ka ng ibang tao.
Oo, yeah. I like the analogy. I like the web analogy. So, yeah, yun din.
Spider web analogy.
So, yun nga. I think...
Yung blessing ni Lord yan.
Oo, totoo.
Blessing ni Lord yan.
Totoo. And,
like,
yeah.
Hindi maganda yung naging ending. Hindi maganda naging relationship na together. Blessing ni Lord yan.
Tsaka mas marami tayong pinag-uusapan now you're in a relationship. Mas marami tayong, topic.
Parang dati pa naman, marami na tayo.
Oo, nadagdagan. Ayun, fact, ayun din. Parang feel ko blessing in disguise din na mas marami kayo na pag-uusapan, you know more about each other, kasi now na the other person, kahit wala kang jowa, di ba? Parang you have these added topics to talk about.
Eventually.
Yeah. Since medyo may relationship-ish na to, I feel like you should treasure your friendship first. Like with these people, parang ganon. Treasure nyo muna habang di pa kayo in a relationship, ganyan. And, yun din parang isipin nyo na lang na kaya hindi dumadating yung mga tao sa buhay nyo na ina-expect nyo. When I started to see it in this light, parang mas na-appreciate ko siya. Baka kasi they will break your heart. And God doesn't want that. Even your friends doesn't want that, na your heart is breaking. I wanted to share this with them because I want to give them a perspective na you shouldn't feel alone dahil third wheel ka. Parang ganun. Ako, I'm happy being single. Siguro, I'm looking forward to even being happier with another person. Pero, parang they shouldn't feel left out just because your best friend is having a boyfriend, di ba? Parang, I think, since mature na din yung relationship natin, like friendship natin, I understand na he is serving a different area of your life na I can't serve. Boil down, we have to be happy for our friends who are in a relationship. And hindi talaga dapat nandun yung inggit. I'm happy for you that you're happier. So, feel ko we have to get in this perspective na hindi dapat tayo naiinggit. Dapat natutuwa tayo para sa mahal natin kasi may dumadagdag sa pagmamahal na nagbibigay sa kanila.
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow!
Iiyak na yan.
Wow! Excuse me, my God. Hindi ako emotional. Ayun nga, so just to add lang din, no? So guys, ang advice ko lang is, you can't really be committed to a relationship. Yung yung boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Or kung ano mga relationship. If you are not committed to your friends. Like, I mean, if hindi mo kaya ayusin yung friendship na meron kayo, how do you expect yourself to work dynamically in a relationship with a significant other? It requires connection, it requires...
Parang pre-test, ganon.
Yeah.
Pre-test bago ka maging in a relationship, ganyan. Ayun. So, ito na, mga mas personal, personal part na muna. And I'm really glad na I'm bringing you guys into this conversation. So, maybe you could feel how it's like to, be in another perspective of friendship.
You just don't let it slip away. This is why yung sa amin, dalawa. Kaya siguro tumagal na, bukod ko na pagtitiisan ko siya.
Wow!
It's just to make it work.
Yeah. Ito na, leading na tayo dun sa mga natin, mga personal reflections. Ito muna, bago yun.
Okay.
What is one question you haven't asked me like, in the duration of our whole friendship? Or may tanong ka ba sa akin na parang you've always wanted to know? Pero syempre may tanong din ako sa'yo, di ba? So,
Oh my God.
may naisip ka ba?
Thank you.
May naisip ka ba?
Meron.
O sige, go. Ask away.
If there's one thing you can change sa atin both, ano yun?
Ang hirap naman. Parang mas mahirap yung tanong mo kaysa sa tanong ko. Ewan ko, mature naman tayo ngayon. Like, as friends, I know na sobrang nag-grow tayo together, ganyan. Siguro, I wish I told you much more than you know now. Gets mo ba? Like, I have survived a lot of things. Like, and some of them without you. So, I feel like I could have survived better if I knew that you were in that situation. Gets? So, feel ko, if I were to change some things, it would be like you being a part of some situations na I choose to like get you out of. Gets? Gets mo ba? Nagets mo? Ayo. Minsan nagtitingin lang tayo, nagets natin dalawa. Ganon. So, oo, minsan tinginan lang, ganon. Minsan, may mga time na nag-iiyakan kaming sabay. Di rin namin kung bakit.
Actually, kapag may problem ka, iiyak ako, iiyak ka.
Oo, ganon.
Kapag may problema, iiyakan kita. Like,
Totoo. Hindi ko rin mag-gets kung paano nangyayari yun.
It's rare to find someone.
Yeah, super, like, sobrang every time na I get to, like, evaluate how good our friendship is, parang gusto ko siyang mangyari sa lahat ng tao. Kasi I just wonder how it's like having this kind of friendship. And grabe talaga si Lord, like, love na tayo.
Maybe you're probably thinking na 20 pa lang kayo, 21 pa lang kayo, yung a long way to go. Pero we're claiming it.
Totoo, magkatabi yung bahay namin.
Or make on our way. We
Yeah.
need to make it work.
Oo, meron later tayo dyan.
Ito ni Lord, parang He is telling us na what you have is a gift. So, parang you just have to make it work. So, yun lang.
Ayun. Pero nagets mo na yung sagot ko sa tanong mo kanina. Hindi ko na-explain. Basta yun. Uy, kinilig siya.
Alright.
Ayun. So, question ko naman sa'yo, eto. Ako o boyfriend mo? Charot! Pinapili, girl. Pero hindi. Siguro, to answer my own question, parang, I don't think I would put you in that situation na you would have to choose. Feel ko, dapat we give this certain, respect to this other person. Hindi talaga valid na tanong yun. Oo, kasi parang hindi talaga siya appropriate. Kasi feel ko nga ako pa magpaparaya mo. Paparaya. Let's not go into the whole situation. Ito na talaga yung tanong. Was there ever a time na you were mad at me? Na parang you thought of parang tawag dito, yung parang ikakat mo na ka sa life mo, ganun, or parang you were irritated by me in a way, or like, I offended you so much, ganun. Basta parang may negative feeling ka towards, wow! Revealing! Ito na, i-reveal na niya. Just na lang. Gets ko na.
Just to give the audience the idea din.
Parang,
there were some situations na, parang naisip ko na, parang, ano ba, best friend mo ba ako? Hindi ko na pinipilit pero like, parang nalaman ko pa sa ibang tao, gano'n. May mga bagay ako parang at some point, nag-disconnect, gano'n. Parang na-feel ko na, parang hindi na kami connected.
Yeah.
I actually thought, nung mga grade 11, 12, parang you were slipping away. Parang feel ko na, I was really scared kasi akala ko, patapos na. Like, wala na.
Talaga? Dumating ka sa point na ganun?
Siyempre, di ko naman na-expound yung sa'yo.
Yeah.
So, yun, I was really scared na parang, parang, meron pa ba? Ako pa ba?
Ayun. So, meron kaming conflict na nangyari nga sa friendship namin, ganyan. And siguro I also want to point out na communicating really is important in relationships and
Yeah, it's the
friendships.
key.
Sabihin mo kung anong kailangan mo, sabihin mo kung anong gusto mo, sabihin mo kung ano yung tingin mong problema sa inyong dalawa. Syempre, like, we're still growing. Me and Kim are still growing. And I feel like our friendship is nowhere near perfect. But, parang, pag naaalala ko lang na I communicate things with her, I know na she will understand. Diba?
In addition to that lang, no, growth is very important. Talaga, super important niya in every individual. Growth, kahit ikaw sa sarili mo, hindi mo napapansin na nag-grow ka. Na hindi yung grow sa tangkad mo, ha? Yung growth.
Hindi na tayo umusad dyan, girl. Yan ang growth na nag-stop na talaga.
Wala na talaga. Nasa ignite sa'yo ito. Sorry, ito kami nag-sponsor. Ang point ko is, growth is important. Don't let the other person or your friends, kasi meron tayong tendency na parang we become possessive eh. Parang when you see the other person parang coming out of their shell, yung comfort zone nila, na parang, wala ka na. Naiisip mo na, ano nangyari, nagbago na siya, ganyan. Hindi talaga siya totally nagbago. Siyempre, kailangan mo lang like, hakbaan yung pasensya mo and tingnan yung sa perspective mo talaga ng malalim na baka talagang nag-grow siya into becoming a better person.
Totoo.
And ikaw, as a friend, you're a big part na maging support dun sa growth na nangyayari sa kanya.
Yeah.
Kasi the time comes, diba? Diba, it is important. It's ano kaya? It's fulfilling to see the other person, yung friend mo, sa nag-go sa or in his comfort zone.
Actually, eto i-insert ko lang saglit. I used to feel na parang when you have new friends, feel ko nag-slip away tayo. May ganun ka ba? Ako lang.
Huh?
Like, tingnan mo, ganyan ka pa, meron naman.
Siyempre kasi di ba may mga sariling circle na tayo?
Oo, yun nga. So parang, it's just parang, yun nga, nag-grow ako, na-understand ko na, okay lang na magkaroon ka ng friends kasi alam kong irreplaceable ako. Wow, irreplaceable!
Pero don't stop.
Oo, parang your friends just grow. Kasi
you
parang...
let the other person explore.
Oo, yun din. Parang...
It's all about exploring, learning, failing. Alam mo yun, that's the beauty of life.
Totoo, the uncertainty of it. Wow!
Wow!
Pero ito na. So, since sa katagalan nga ng friendship natin, we're 8 years in the making, like, being friends. Ano yung 3 things that you have learned during our friendship? So, i-narrow down natin sa 3. Like, pwede about you, na-discover mo sa sarili mo, or about me, or like, something in general.
Sige. First understanding.
Yeah,
Kasi
expound.
for me before, nung medyo kasi ako nung bata parang mahinig, ganyan. Hindi talaga ako masalita. Actually, hanggang ngayon, nahihiya pa rin talaga ako. Pero, hirap akong parang mag-connect with other people. So with this friendship, with our relationship, I learned to feel, more understanding with the other people. Na parang, kailangan mo siyang tignan in a way na hindi mo lang dapat, hindi lang sarili mo. Hindi lang yung sa kung paano mo siya tignan. Kailangan mo siyang intindihin sa kung paano siya umintindi sa mga bagay. Guess mo ba? Like, parang hindi lang dapat yung sarili mong thought.
You become more considerate, ganun.
Yeah, dapat maging considerate ka, at the same time, understanding.
Siguro about myself, parang I never thought na I could give as much love to a friend as much as I give to you. Gets mo? Wow, kinilig siya! Kita ko! Pero hindi, like, talagang super blessing kasi talaga nung, as in, like, I remember this friend. Hi, Ate Shai, if you're listening. Sabi niya, parang gusto niya magkaroon ng friendship na like, Kim and Josh tandem, ganun. As in, doon ko nalaman na, wow, we're a thing pala. Like, we're basis for something. Our friendship has become to parang a point where it's a thing na we both can't explain, but just feel. Like, we just know it's really profound. And I never really thought na I could be this close to a person. And yun, siguro
Iyak mo
knowing...
ba?
Eto, na-cue mo na yun, girl. parang yun, never ko naisip na, hindi ko talaga ma-explain, pero gets mo naman na, di ba? Basta, di ba, gets mo na, kasi feel ko kung ano nararamdaman ko, nararamdaman mo din. So, minsan magtinginan lang tayo, parang, alam mo na yun, ganon. So, yun lang, siguro yung overwhelming part of me being a friend to other people, I never thought na it could be this profound and overwhelming. So, yun yung isa.
Pero ako, yung second siguro, patient. Para masalita mo siguro yun. Kasi, parang, ang nakikita ko ngayon, pansin ko sa generation natin, medyo, kasi tayo, parang pag nakita natin na may mahirap or may ayaw tayo sa isang tao, parang, okay, stop na, tama na, sasabihin mo, and you have to be patient enough dun sa tao na yun na kailangan magbago. So,
Yeah.
Ito yung natutunan ko sa'yo kasi before, ang dami nating, alam mo yun, ang dami nating petty fight.
Yung biggest fight namin, kung gusto nyong marinig, comment below. Ikukwento ko sa inyo.
Ano mo siya? Comment mo yan, like ka lang dyan. Hindi, ang point ko is, ayun nga, siyempre kapag yung tao, yung sa atin, dalawa, hindi ko ginawang parang, alam mo yun, ayaw ko na kay Josh, kahit na ang liit-liit niya, ayaw ko na sa kanya.
Kahit nang itim-itim-itim.
Alam mo yun, parang, naniniwala pa din ako na may chance tayong magbago na in a good way, get mo? So, how, alam niya na, may naniniwala pa sa akin. Alam mo yun?
About love to, in a way. Kasi, siguro eto na, ngayon ko lang to naisip actually, na you were the example of love being accepting and pursuing. Kasi parang, we always want what's, like, good for the both of us. Ay, kinilig na naman, kita ko. Parang, dun ko talaga nalaman na mahal ka ng tao kasi gusto niyang magbago ka kahit na tingin mong tama ka. Gusto niyang kahit masaktan ka, basta para mag-grow ka lang. Doon ko nalaman na you can accept other people for who they are and yet want them to even be hurt just to change for the better and be a better person, a stronger person. So, yun talaga, like, about love being accepting and pursuing. Kanina ko sinasabi to kasi it really speaks for me. And feel ko talaga need niyo yun maalala kasi kailangan talaga nating i-point out kung ano yung mali sa isang tao and yet accept things that we think should stay. So, we have to be in this discernment phase where we think so much about this person and think about what is best for them. So, yun doon talaga nagbo-boil down.
Yeah, we're human beings eh. We're not perfect talaga. We make mistakes. Pero yun na, acceptance talaga.
Yeah, acceptance and pursuit.
Parang hindi mo sinasabi na, uy, baka hindi mo kaya yan, uy, baka ano. Parang ikaw yung parang isa sa mga motivation kung bakit ko natutuloy yung mga bagay na gano'n. So parang, you always have this faith in me to the point na parang na-cultivate ko na din siya within myself. Na parang, kasi may naniniwala sa akin, kailangan ko rin maniwala sa kanila.
Yeah.
So I think that's love. Pero yun, parang ikaw yung friend na lagi mong sinasabi sa akin na i-try mo yan, ganyan. Tapos kapag either nag-work out or hindi, ang sasabihin mo lang, at least you learned your best.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang gano'n. So I think yun yung pinaka-vital sa relationship natin pa rin.
Oo, totoo. Na, yun nga, it's very important na you believe in each other. And knowing na yung mga bagay na your friend puts their mind into, it means na they can do it. And minsan need lang ng mga yan ng push, ng slight. And ng mga people around them na who believes in them na they can do it. Itong lesson na to, it's always that the right people will stay. The right people will always stay because naalala ko na you always tell me na
sinabi mo yun eh, like, sa lahat ng everything ata, na parang pag may dumadating at umaalis sa buhay ko, you always said that. And recently, I just realized na parang totoo nga, no, not only will God allow them to stay, but also they will choose to stay. Just like what we do. Parang it's not only divine intervention that makes us work, but it's also the fact that we choose each other every time. Like, we choose each other to be the friend, that friend, na who would listen to us, who would help us go through this, ganyan. So, I think, paulit-ulit namin tong binabanggit kanina pa, na we choose to be in this friendship. Even if it's hard, even if sometimes it's challenging, even if sometimes talagang, end-to-end na talaga, super hirap.
Even with all the what.
Oo, even with all the what ifs. And even though may mga challenges, we also understand that these challenges, these obstacles na parang haharang sa friendship namin, are also a part of it. Because we know na at the end of the day, andun lang siya sa other end. As much as I know, I am on the other end. So, dun, siguro, dagdag ko na nga for ang daming natutunan. It's reassurance. Parang mas natutunan ko with this friendship na pagka ako ay nasa isang relasyon, parang yung amount ng kaya kong i-give up sa'yo, for you, it's just as much as how much you're willing to give up for me. Parang self-cultivating kasi siya. Like, in a way na doon ko naisip na pagka minsan hindi ko na ina-ask yung thoughts mo about things, minsan iniisip ko na lang yung thoughts ko, and assuming it's yours. Oo, assuming it's yours kasi I know that is what you'll say. Minsan alam mo na yung tamang sagot, pero minsan kailangan ko lang marinig. So, minsan tinatanong kita, di ba? And doon ko natutunan to reassure myself na when you're in a relationship or when you're in a friendship, you know na how much, especially siguro trust na rin kita, na how much I am willing to give up for you. That is how much you are willing to give up for me. And dun na, like, end na, yun. Parang dun na nagtatapos yung insecurity, dun na nagtatapos yung doubts. Kasi alam ko lang sa sarili ko. And maybe knowing you enough, knowing you that much, I know na wala na, minsan di ko na kailangan ng reassurance eh. To a point na minsan we don't talk for months, and then yet, parang wala nangyari. Di ba? Kung kailan tayo huli nag-usap, dun magsa-start ulit yung conversation natin, tapos magka-catch up tayo. Di ba?
We have a lot of things to talk about. Parang may bucket na, alam mo yun, may listahan, tapos
Totoo. Parang utang
okay,
lang.
may topic na yun, ganun.
Like, to cap things off, siguro, my wish is for you guys to have a friendship like this. I feel like everyone would be a better person for, not only for themselves, but to other people, just because we are experiencing this thing, this friendship so profound or so overwhelming, na we want to be better persons for ourselves. So, yun talaga, wish ko lang na to you, kung sino ka man na nakaabot na sa dulo ng podcast na to, not only do I wish you having that, I wish you na you have it already, and that you also choose to be in a friendship like this, just like we do.
I wish for you to have the happiness we're both experiencing or feeling to have friendship like this. So, bukod sa happiness na yun, is yung learning at the same time, yung assurance na meron kang someone to share your, even the most or the weirdest thing that happened to you. Alam mo yun, with no judgment.
Yeah.
So, in friendship, you don't expect it to work itself. You have to work together. You have to believe na with each other's potential at the same time yung ugali niyo kung paano nag-click. You have to really go back to how it started. Kung bakit hanggang ngayon nandun pa din. Diba?
Yeah. Grabe, Lord! Praise the Lord! Pero yeah, I think malaking part din ng friendship namin is our faith Like, talagang, we have, parang sobrang parehong-pareho na kami. Mas cute lang ako.
Ganda.
Wow, ayaw, ganun. Ayun. So, recently since,
I would like to, tell something to you.
wow, okay, may
Thank you for
pa-surprise.
inviting me. Well, thank you for inviting me for somehow, kahit ang dami kong vlog and ang dami kong, thank you for, considering me as one of the most special person in your life. Char. For always making this work, for believing in me, and for trusting me with even the most, katangahan, kumbaga. Alam mo yun, kahit yung mga random things, sinasabi mo sa akin, sinishare mo, and, ayun, for always pushing me to become better. So,
Yeah.
I think, hindi ako magiging sikim na ngayon kung hindi rin dahil sa'yo na naging part ng buhay.
I could
So,
definitely say the
yeah.
same. As in, mga kinikilig na kakainis. Ayun. So, thank you guys.
I miss you.
Oo nga, miss na namin isa't isa. So, ayun, at least we had this opportunity to really talk about our friendship. And for those of you who doesn't know na, I'm also doing this podcasting thing for it to be parang a timestamp of my friendships with people. Not only do I want it to help you, but also parang I want it to help me too in a way. Na gusto ko rin maging documentary to ng very wonderful conversation. One of the many wonderful conversations. Si Kim has been doing things lately. She is building a business. I-plug mo naman yung business mo.
So guys, one of the things na nag-venture out ako ngayon is talagang nag-try ako ng a lot of recipes lasagna.
I love lasagna.
If you want meaty, cheesy lasagna, it's for your family or snack lang. Order na kayo. And nasa Instagram nasa IG kami, and I'm really hoping for you guys to try it kasi sobrang sarap as it is.
So, yeah, I'm living my DJ dream now. And, yun nga, so, Kim mentioned about her business, ongoing business. And if you guys have any questions for me, if you have any content suggestions, you could always message me in the Sundays podcast on Instagram or leave me a comment on my YouTube since you're now seeing this on video. So that has been the first episode for Late Nights, and this time it's with Kim. Thank you guys for listening. I really hope that you follow, like my posts on my Instagram, and also follow me on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thank you guys. I really hope you had a Sunday today. Bye!